Good morning, Jasiri Lover. Thank God it's Friday. Guys, thank God it's Friday. Despite how the week started with the NLC strike and the nationwide power shutdown, yes, we made it by fire or by force, by thunder, weather or weathers, we made it. Guys, yes, we made it.
Were we not just talking about her before we went on? So please, let us have this version of Catherine. It's very okay.
Exactly.
Let's have this version of Catherine. We'll take this one.
Not this period. It's,
the
light and the sound is disturbing my head.
Can you go on so that some beautiful ones can be revealed?
Excuse me, Lola, please. All right, so let me prepare your mind. It's about to get hot in here. I'm excited about our guest today because our guest is gradually becoming, well, if he's not already, the king of shining spotlight on controversy. If you know, you know. He's my 5 and 6.
Oh, really?
It's like, yes.
Why are you trying to?
Please, can you
let
not
her do what she wants
interrupt
to
my
do?
flow?
Okay,
I don't know why you're calling him
day.
the king of controversy. Right now, he's the king of podcast. And I'm blaming him for everybody who picks up the microphone and gets 3 or 4 friends and now says they want to do podcast. Is this person I'm blaming? I will say it to his face when he comes into the studio.
Before he joins
But they all
us,
forget how intelligent he is before they spill their storms.
No. We know.
When
That's
you
why
finish
we got him.
trying to monopolize him, we'll all have our time.
I'm
Because
not
He's not the one that has history.
He's not just you.
He's not just you that has history.
jealousy.
She's mad because she does not know him like you.
Hey,
That's your
you
problem.
don't worry,
Don't
we'll
even
break
go
you
there.
in today.
Anyway.
Can we go on?
Yeah, so before we get our guests in studio today, I just want us to start building the steam. So I'll ask the ladies, hey, what is the one thing, this is the question, producer, thank you for letting me have this. What is the one thing home training will never let you do? One thing. Home training, please think about it, you have 30 seconds. What is the one thing home training will never
Ask the
let you
youngest.
I'm sorry, but I think mine is going to be bikini.
Wear a bikini.
Hey, wear a bikini.
Wait, wear a bikini or post yourself wearing a bikini?
Okay, yeah, that's...
Because there's distinction.
Oh, yeah, I think that's it.
Post yourself.
And when you say bikini, do you mean floss?
Oh my God,
No, wait. I'm going somewhere because I've actually worn a 2-piece bikini and I posted myself.
No, Tony,
Where?
please.
Did Reverend
On
The
Instagram.
body on you.
Reverend is blocked.
Reverend is blocked on Instagram. So now it makes sense. Reverend is blocked.
Reverend
If not,
is blocked.
would they?
Mama is blocked. All my family members in the Gumsha are blocked.
Blocked.
My brother
But
blocked
somebody
my
in
mother.
the blog-
Sorry, Victor.
Yes.
And then she was like, Shay, I have not been seeing Victor's, but I said, bring it, I will unblock you. What do you mean? You think it's only you? Come off it.
So I'm asking because there are different types of bikini. I never thought I would, but I wore it. I saw that picture of my friend, so I was like, God! And you just want to...
The girl is girly.
I was approaching 40 at that time. I was like, what's left?
Nothing.
So what's the one thing, Lola? What's the one thing that
I
home training will
cannot
never
lie
let
to you. Judge me. I've always wanted to be in all those Caribbean pageant, those.
Their festivals.
Yeah, I went to London once and that's festival.
Their carnival. Yeah.
The Notting Hill
let's
Carnival.
Notting Hill
Festival.
Is it
Honestly,
the
Carnival.
No, it's
I've
Carnival.
always
What happens there?
Yes, on their side is
Carnival. I've always wanted to wear. I'm going to shake it. Then I'll be shake like this. Then I wear those shiny things and I'm like, I saw Conrad do it of late. I'm like, living my life. My own training and my children can never.
So what will yours be?
My own would be airing dirty laundry.
No,
Are you talking about literally or metaphorically?
There's so many things. I see so many things happening. I want to comment because I have something, but I'm almost like, nah. Let me just keep hold that dirty laundry. This dirty laundry is for drinks and roasted guinea fowl. If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. No.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's just going explicit when you're in, what we call.
Yeah.
No, when you what we call wiping, when you are wiping and you say you want to do something, let's make history. Let's do
Home training will not allow you to say
my sister.
It will not allow you to say, call me.
I'm
can I call
telling
you
you, will not
daddy?
let me say, okay, press the red button on record. Let's preserve history. Home training not gonna let me do that, man.
But what if you record on your phone and you're in complete
My
control
sister,
of it? Home training
it's not going
Do you
anywhere.
know that thing that even when
record.
you delete, you still feel like even something in delete
God.
can bring it back
When
from delete cloud.
Listen, when I say home training or during wiping, to say, I don't care how that is.
You're saying it again.
Oh, no, wiping.
Wiping the mirror.
Yes. Wiping
in
the
your
mirror.
room sometimes
And it's
can
the
be
guest
dirty.
in the studio that has triggered.
I'm having a
brings
migraine,
back
guys.
out.
Your migraine will be doing like this.
Today, this migraine is not going
Today, this
anywhere.
migraine.
Today is today. This migraine is
that
today.
migraine. If I don't see you this evening, it's going to be, I'm sending HR
You will send a query.
message.
Voila.
I'm
I
sending
love
you a
it.
query.
I love
will send you a query.
They will send you a message.
Query.
A query.
It's not sorry.
Peculiar. Well,
It's
in a
carnival.
Carnival and peculiar.
Pilar.
Anyway, in this conversation on home training, I'm sure, like I know my name, that our guest is going to do what you call
Bring it.
bring it on. It's going to have a thing or two to say about that. We'll be going on a short break, and that is just to give us time to usher in our guest, because today is Hot Topic Special. Friday? Everybody fasten your seatbelt.
It's going down.
Fantastic voyage.
It's good. Yeah. But am I not pretty?
Oh my.
Sorry.
Welcome back to the show. You can see we've started in high gear, and that's because of our guest today. If you know what we went to, the mountains and we moved.
I'm even surprised. Oh my God.
It's all right. We thank God for his mercies. Anyway, as Kat said earlier, he could be addressed as the king of shining spotlights on controversy. And this is Jasiri, and we're about to bring the house down because we've brought one person to this side of the table who's now going to be fielding the questions. It's Hot Topic Special. Take it away.
I love it.
Sweet boy.
Our guest today is an intelligent jack of many trades in the entertainment space. He's a Nigerian on-air personality, broadcast journalist, TV presenter, actor, comedian, and content creator. Please give a warm, arousing Jasiri. Welcome to Nedu Wazobia.
Wait a minute. Wazobia is not a surname.
And because he speaks the three languages.
Yeah. But I want to ask though, I mean, I've seen you get dragged for what you said. I've seen you get dragged for what other people said. How is your mental health?
How are you?
I'm great. I'm 100%.
Great.
My mental health is perfect.
Wow.
She knows.
So you were born wicked.
I wasn't born wicked. The thing is, I'm a broadcast journalist, and before you say anything, you must prove. You must have facts. You don't just open your mouth and talk. So anything where I open my mouth talk, I know say not true. Yeah. And you are going to come back and eat your words and tell me, oh, Nedu talk this thing, which is why when I say it and then people drag me on social media, I'm like, no worry, we're not going to come back. And then after 2-3 weeks, it goes on to, and Nedu talk this thing, Nedu, we're sorry. So I don't, and the thing is, once I post, I'm out.
So tell me about, now that you've mentioned podcast, tell me about this, one of the highlights of your podcast. Everybody knows, if you don't know the podcast, The Honest Bunch, when Saida Borge was on your podcast, it was trending madly, this episode of her and the billing culture.
Yeah.
It has raised so many conversations. In your opinion, do you think it has changed the state of dating?
Well, the thing is, it has always been that way.
What do you mean?
Billing. Your father, they bill you. Your mama, they bill you for papa.
Hey, for things in the house now, say...
See, if we're being honest, I mean, I know Nigerians bashed her a lot and, did a lot of things. And this is not me trying to support what she said. All I'm saying is, every girl bills. You not get when not they bill. You not get where you go meet between 1 week, 2-3 weeks. You go don't find way through billing give you. Either say a rent don't they do or mama swallow shovel or something.
No, seriously. Ladies, have you heard any of that?
So you remember when we talked
Now,
about it,
and I'm not saying
this.
it's all. I'm not saying it's all, but most ladies do that.
Now,
But why do you think that is? Because I was trying to get to a point where we need to talk about how we ended up with such a very voracious billing culture.
I'll also tell you what I think. I stand to be corrected. What I think, a lot of people don't agree to this, but few people do. Social media is majorly part of it. Because before social media, before the advent of social media, people see the essence small. People don't impose their culture. People don't impose their beliefs on you. But these days, you go on social media, you see people telling you, if a man does not have such an amount of money in his account, he shouldn't talk to a woman. If a man does not do this. The thing is, there are people that were thinking that way, but they just don't have anybody
They didn't have a platform.
validate, or they didn't have platform
They didn't have
to say.
platform.
So when they see someone saying it, and it's something they've had in their head, they now have the audacity to now start pushing out for it. And again, it's a normal thing. And I just think that everybody is to be blamed. I blame most especially the men.
I was going to ask you, if you're not accepting the bill,
Yes, where there's demand, there has to be supply.
Supply.
And most men will not get liver to toast babe, will not get steez to toast
they
babe.
use
money, and it don't become a norm. And if you like, shout from now to tomorrow is not going to change.
Wow.
The truth is, economy is going well because of it.
economy is going well. Are you talking about hotels and
Let me break it down for you. Nigga, wanna. Flights will not be paid if men are not paying bills for girls.
God of all these women.
I'm serious. People they sell phone, they're not going to sell phone.
Yeah.
Car lots, their cars, they're not going to buy car.
There.
Go to some places, shops. No, some people not go pay for shops.
I'm looking at him and he's looking at me and I'm wondering why he has not said wigs.
No, wig is a normal. No, wig. Wig is
hotels.
the lower hotels.
How much?
Most especially hotels.
Wow.
Take away this thing. Okay, may federal government now just come say, from today go now, men, no more giving money to women. What will happen? Now we're going to even protest.
Chaos.
That's me.
I'm just saying. So I think most especially I blame the men. But in the vast majority of girls, not vast majority, in the number of girls that are billing, there are still girls that don't.
That don't.
You understand? There are still girls that just want you for your time. They want to know, are you caring? Are you all those things? It's not about the money.
Can you please interview one or two of them on your show?
Yeah.
So that we can have a nice
People like
juxtaposition.
that, like Catherine, that don't bill.
But please wait, Nedu, I have a question. Before you came on, we were talking about home training. And when I watch your podcast sometimes, I wonder if home training has left the group chat, particularly with many people. And when you're on social media, especially older generation, you hear a lot of complaints about this generation, especially Gen Z, lacks home training. Do you think that that's really an issue? Do we need to bring back shame? Would you even have a podcast if people brought back shame?
Well, I think it has always been like that. That's just the truth. Growing up, when there was, which I always go back to social media. Social media, fact, you don't just open your mouth and talk. So anything where I open my mouth talk, I know say not true. And you are going to come back and eat your words and tell me, oh, Nedu talk this thing, which is why when I say it and then people drag me on social media, I'm like, no worry, we're not going to come back. And then after 2-3 weeks, you go say, and Nedu talk this thing, Nedu, we're sorry. So I don't, and the thing is, once I post, I'm out.
So tell me about, now that you've mentioned podcast, tell me about this, one of the highlights of your podcast. Everybody knows, if you don't know the podcast, The Honest Bunch, when Saida Borge was on your podcast, it was trending madly, this episode of her and the billing culture.
Yeah.
It has raised so many conversations. In your opinion, do you think it has changed the state of dating?
Well, the thing is, it has always been that way.
What do you mean?
Billing. Your father, they bill you. Your mama, they bill you for papa.
Hey, for things in the house now, say...
See, if we're being honest, I mean, I know Nigerians bashed her a lot and, did a lot of things. And this is not me trying to support what she said. All I'm saying is, every girl bills. You not get when not they bill. You not get where you go meet between 1 week, 2-3 weeks. You go don't find way through billing give you. Either say a rent don't they do or mama swallow shovel or something.
No, serious. Ladies, have you heard any of that?
So you remember when we talked
Now,
about it,
I'm not saying it's all. I'm not saying it's all, but most ladies do that.
But why do you think that is? Because I was trying to get to a point where we need to talk about how we ended up with such a very voracious billing culture.
I'll also tell you what I think. I stand to be corrected. What I think, a lot of people don't agree to this, but few people do. Social media is majorly part of it. Because before social media, before the advent of social media, people see the essence small. People don't impose their culture. People don't impose their beliefs on you. But these days, you go on social media, you see people telling you, if a man does not have such an amount of money in his account, he shouldn't talk to a woman. If a man does not do this. The thing is, there are people that were thinking that way, but they just don't have anybody
They didn't have a platform.
validate, or they didn't have platform
They didn't have
to say.
platform.
So when they see someone saying it, and it's something they've had in their head, they now have the audacity to now start pushing out for it. And again, it's a normal thing. And I just think that everybody is to be blamed. I blame most especially the men.
I was going to ask you, if you're not accepting the bill,
Yes, where there's
even
demand, there has to be supply.
Supply.
And most men will not get liver to toast babe, will not get steez to toast
they
babe.
use
money, and it don't become a norm. And if you like, shout from now to tomorrow is not going to change.
Wow.
The truth is, economy is going well because of it.
economy is going well. Are you talking about hotels and
Let me
eateries?
break it down for you. Nigga, wanna. Flights will not be paid if men are not paying bills for girls.
God of all these women.
I'm serious. People where they sell phone, they're not going to sell phone.
Yeah.
Car lots, their cars, they're not going to buy
lying
car.
there.
Go to some places, shops. No, some people not go pay for shops.
I'm looking at him and he's looking at me and I'm wondering why he has not said wigs.
No, wig is a normal. No, wig. Wig is
hotels.
the lower hotels.
How much?
Most especially hotels.
Wow.
Take away this thing. Okay, make federal government now just come say, from today go now, men, no more giving money to women. What will happen? Now we're going to even protest.
Chaos.
I'm just saying. So I think most especially I blame the men. But in the vast majority of girls, not vast majority, in the number of girls that are billing, there are still girls that don't.
That don't.
You understand? There are still girls that just want you for your time. They want to know, are you caring? Are you all those things? It's not about the money.
Can you please interview one or two of them on your show?
Yeah.
So that we can have a nice
People like
juxtaposition.
that, like Catherine, that don't bill.
But please wait, Nedu, I have a question. Before you came on, we were talking about home training. And when I watch your podcast sometimes, I wonder if home training has left the group chat, particularly with many people. And when you're on social media, especially older generation, you hear a lot of complaints about this generation, especially Gen Z, lacks home training. Do you think that that's really an issue? Do we need to bring back shame? Would you even have a podcast if people brought back shame?
Well, I think it has always been like that. That's just the truth. Growing up, when there was, which I always go back to social media. Social media is just making it public. It's just amplifying it. Growing up, you must have had one auntie that had 5 children, and a different men get the children. It's always been there. Growing up, there's one sister in your street where everybody don't sleep with, will not get shame. It's always been there. It
wasn't so loud.
But it's social media that is making it. Now, social media, and I'm going to make somebody day where they never chop. We don't carry video, don't talk rubbish. You wait day, we don't chop, wait day in a good house. You go to follow waiting that person don't talk. So it's now more amplified. It's not like people, it's not like shame. It's just that now people are now more bold. I keep seeing stupid posts. Only sorry.
It's all right. We take all languages.
We take it all.
That's one I saw yesterday. And the lady was saying, can you imagine? How can my friend be angry at me because I slept with her father? What's that? I saw it.
I think I saw it. Yeah.
I'm like, so, and let me tell you another
not shame leaving the
It's
group
shame
chat?
leaving. And another thing, it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
It's going to get worse. No one says it's going to get worse.
No.
She be there and say, oh, it's going to get worse. You know, they said this June that monetization on Facebook is going to come
And
to
I think
Nigeria.
TikTok too.
TikTok. So monetization is the problem. Is one of the major problems. Monetization is when you have lots of views and they pay you for those views.
Yeah.
So people will do anything to be monetized. People will do anything to get that views. The guy that E-Money arrested recently, what did he do?
Yeah.
It was part of the problem. When God rest his soul, Junior Pope died, somebody posted on Facebook, Zubi Michael killed Junior Pope.
I saw it.
Yeah.
And then posted it. See views. Only for you to find out, say, now movie where they don't do before. So people do those things just for,
Just to get traction.
Get traction. So you see that shame? Shame no go. Shame can
cannot
never.
come
It
back.
cannot come.
But
back.
do you
What's
know
that in
that
Pandora's box?
Yeah.
Open
Shame
Pandora's
out.
box.
But do
Shame
you
out,
know
bro.
that I keep looking at this thing because when he said it will get worse, I am beginning to fear because there's something called anger and reprisal,
Yes.
where people can actually begin to act on how somebody makes them feel. And unfortunately, we are fueling it. We're fueling it. Imagine these days that somebody can actually trace where you are at
Oh yeah.
and come and physically hurt people.
Oh yeah.
Because it's going to get there.
Yeah.
I'm sure that if some people knew where Say That lived, they could have taken it out on her physically.
I saw content.
And it will no longer be about, it's just content.
There was a content I saw someone put out. It was cringy for me. I didn't like it. It didn't make sense. But in the comment section, everybody was laughing. Yeah. Somebody, one girl, they Carlot somewhere in the video, and then her back turned, and then this guy was with this 2x4x2 Abbey wood.
Like a plank.
Like a plank. And the girl was talking on the phone. The girl was on the phone, and then the guy was like, Saida.
Is that
Say
you?
that.
Oh my God.
Say that. So he was going close, and then the guy turned. It wasn't what he was expecting. He said, God save you. I form hammer this thing for your head. I'm like, let me even now ask. I didn't want to put it out because it will look like I'm trying to support the girl.
Yes.
And the truth is, whether we like it or not, the vast majority of those that are commenting on social media, they're not too
get sense.
Catherine, I don't think they heard you.
They're not too get sense.
It's the truth.
The vast people will get sense, not get time to comment.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So I see people attacking this girl for what she said. Like I said, I'm not supporting what she said. But the question I asked earlier, is there woman will not the bill man?
But when we were talking before we went on, you talked about the hypocrisy of Nigerians.
Yes.
And I want you to talk about that now.
Nigerians are, our hypocrisy is on another level. Like, it not get
Nobody say it's double standard. It's pure hypocrisy.
It's pure hypocrisy. Now, which is why sometimes when people tell me, oh, yeah, you're doing great, you're doing, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because in that same voice, then go use and trash you.
Yeah.
Criticize the living daylight out of you. Now, please make it make sense. All of you are hailing Regina Daniels. Oh my God, God of Regina Daniels, do it for me.
God when?
Oh, God, what? God when? God when? Meanwhile, you dey bash Yul Edochie.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
There's a bit of let's not. There's
Some people go there and say, now the way we intake go about them. But is it the same thing or is it not the same thing?
So do we
at
not
it
have
closely.
gray and white? Is everything black and white? Okay,
It's
let me.
basically double standards because even the Regina Daniels, I remember when she got married.
When everybody
the
dey bash
same
her, say, Maria Grandpapa.
You get
Now
you
there's-
never believe that
now.
the same people that come around like, man, this girl.
There was
she's the
one
only one
video-
that can advise me.
You understand? Hey, you will make heaven. There was one video that I saw, nigga wanna. The husband was opening like the car door for her. And then I'm looking at him like, oh my God. Some people were even speaking in tongues in the comment section. So now the question I'm asking is, for what this lady said, she just owned up her own.
Yeah.
He get people who know the feet. He get people who know the feet. Let me say something. Let me paint a picture. Okay. This is Katim. I'm gonna play Katim.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Katim. Katim is the guy. So Katim meets me, the girl, and then she invites me, the girl, to his house. So I'll come go, Katim go do everything, go gist, talk, and then I go and go, Katim go say, let me send you transport. I'm like, please. So are you trying to tell me that I don't have transport to come to your house? Please stop it. I go. The next day I go come back again. Go say, take 20K for transport. Please stop now. I've told you, I have my transport. No, she did plan you for bigger billing.
Exactly.
Yes.
She's increasing.
Hold on. And then she goes and then she travels somewhere, or maybe didn't even travel. Then hi babe, where are you? You don't turn babe quick. Hi babe, where are you? I'm like, okay. So there's this fine shirt I saw. Would you like, what's your size? What's your perfume? I want to get this perfume for you. Now inside your billing where you go collect for
She'll collect all her money back.
She'll do all those things.
And more.
And once you don't collect, when she'll come for your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my,
She's so sweet.
She's so sweet.
Your kind is rare.
Yeah, thank you.
You're not like other girls.
You're not like other girls I used to know. No, she didn't wait for you. Then the billing where she go give you, you will not, you cannot. She's not going to bill. No,
you dare not.
No, she's not.
You wouldn't even.
You are going to bill yourself for her.
You will offer yourself on a silver
She's
chair.
on a phone call. Jennifer, I'm in my man's house. Let's talk about this later. Look, I don't want to bother my head with this thing. Let's talk later, Jennifer. And then she's like, babe, what's the problem? Babe, don't worry, it's nothing. Babe, tell me now. What is it? You don't hear Jennifer. Because of small 5 million that she said, please. I was sorry. You go see her idiot.
Let me see what I can do.
And for a guy, guys, please don't come for me. I'm so sorry, my guys. All of you, I love you. You guys are the best. But let me just leak this 101. So that everybody go understand that we are all involved in this thing. Let us not keep pointing fingers at this person and say, this person ain't talk, why you go talk. You, where they even talk, girl don't bill you before and you don't pay. Your fee be 2K.
Urgent 2K.
You understand? So, but you they pay billing. A guy, some guys go get budget for you as a girl. Girls, open your ear.
Expo.
Open your ear. Guy go keep 500K. Like, she's too pretty.
She's worth more than that.
No, but let me just use an example.
Yeah.
You're worth more than that. And then the guy keeps 500K and he looks at you like, okay, this guy, if I tell her, say I want wipe quick, so I will give her like 3 weeks. I will use 3 weeks wipe. And then he, meets, hi, how you doing? Jesus Christ, you're very beautiful. Do you know what? I don't want you to tell me anything. Don't even tell me your name. Just give me your account number. Here, right now. I'm just going to give you something for being so beautiful. Now from your budget. Hold on. He go give you 100K. And as he give you 100K, he go waka. He doesn't want to know your name. But he knows say you they come there all the time.
That's what I was saying.
Hey, it's a setup. Everything is a setup.
Nedu, talk more. But
He knows say you they come there all the time. He comes there 2 days later. Now you go, they look for him.
Yeah.
Hi, John. Hey, what's up? Sorry, I didn't get your name. Okay, I'll give you a name. Okay, she will like, give me a name. How about I call you mine?
There's a question I need to ask you. So when Catherine was introducing you, I also said you're king of the podcast. And so this whole podcast thing, I know some people say they want to start a petition to ban podcasts in Nigeria, but some would say you're part of the problem. You're giving people platform to be airing all of this. What do you think?
Can I say something? Last year, some major part of last year, people were dragging me for saying a lot of truth. Or some people considered it to be my truth. And then, because when I say it's true, because they still come back and tell me, oh, you said this. They termed me someone that hated women. And then I stopped, I'm like, me, hate women, that's weird, that's funny. No. I have 3 beautiful daughters. There's no way. My manager and a woman, every woman, I fool around me. So I said, okay, do you know what? I'm not going to talk about women again. I know what they try to do. I see the society. I try to shed light on these ills so that we know that these things exist, so that we don't keep feigning ignorance that these things don't. Nobody want to talk true anymore. Let's say it the way it is. All this, in fact, I won't even ask you, Tolu, all the things that I used to say that people bash me for, are they public knowledge or not?
They're public knowledge.
Nobody just wants to say it.
Yeah.
So I choose to say so that you will understand that these things really exist and fine. But they termed me someone that hated women. I said, okay, I'm not going to talk about women again. And I now bring somebody that is a woman to you
say it
to say the thing, and then you are bashing me still, and then you're no.
I they tell you.
You can't
That's why
eat
you
your
said.
cake in
That's why you said.
heaven.
What
You have been dragged for what you said, for what you said. So please, before we enter what we came here to do, please continue this thing, okay? So
We have 1 minute before break.
It's okay.
1 minute.
You want to understand the whole strategy.
I know. I
And
need
then-
to understand it.
And then you guys exchange numbers, and then cut the long story short, she comes to your house. The guy go down withdraw cash, put for inside the drawer, maybe like 200K or 100K. But meanwhile, you don't come 100K from a budget of 500,000, or 400,000 remain. And then after you guys have done whatever it is, at first you will not do it.
No. They say you should hold this expo because we have to go.
Hey,
on break.
God.
We have some bills to pay. We'll be back.
Don't
If
forget.
you like, go somewhere. If you want,
It's not our fault.
we will be back with Nedu on Hot Topic Special just here on Jackson. Stay with us.
Welcome back. If you have been missing Jasiri, honestly, you need to. I do not know how you're going to recover. Maybe you just go to our YouTube channel and watch a replay of this. I know we have a gist and Nedu was trying to round up. Ladies, do you want him to round up?
Excuse me?
Or we are going to hot topic?
We will go into.
Do you know what? Let's take one hot topic.
No, you can't do
Just
that.
5 minutes, 5 more minutes. Let's
Eh,
just
Yes, it's fine. We
Okay,
agree.
Nedu.
Anyway, so remember your budget is now remaining
It's
400,000.
400,000.
And then you go, at first, might not want to do it. He will, the ones where get sense, where they're not going to touch you.
Yeah.
They will leave you. So when you're about to go, when you do go, be like, hey, babe, sorry, I'm doing something. Can you check the drawer there? Just open the drawer. There's money. There's a lot of money for trying. How much do I take? You know what? Just take everything.
budget is
That's
reducing.
300K.
It remains 500,000.
It remains 200,000
200,000
for your budget.
out of your 500.
Do you know the truth is that guy might not spend from that remaining 200K, but he will do everything he
He will
wants to
achieve
do
what he
with you
wants.
for the next 2, 3, 4 months.
Yeah.
Because at first he gave you everything for your mind. If you know they give me now, it means
it's
say
coming,
he's
yeah.
coming. For him to give me when he know.
Oh my lord, that's
And you would
true.
even offer, between that period, you can say, do you have 100K there? My friend needs some money,
Exactly.
I can't transfer. And
Yes.
then, of course, no problem, I got you.
There's another one that is the easiest one. There's one that's the easiest one. You just enter DM, chat the girl, for reply me, send me your account number. I send the account number, and then you transfer the money, and then you go leave the girl for like 1 week. The girl
She'll be checking her
She'll be
DM.
checking her DM. Now she go message you. Are you over?
And they should be posting.
And she'll post it. When you see.
Subliminal invitations.
Exactly. Exactly. And then finally, when you go, the guy will pretend, oh, sorry, I traveled. Oh my God, I've been so freaking busy. I'm so sorry. What's up? What's happening? How
do we win?
Sorry.
I'm so happy I'm not in this. I'm not dating.
No, I
because right
know.
now the streets are trash.
No.
The streets are
thing is-
trash.
Everybody is strategic.
Honestly,
thing is-
it's trash on different levels, though.
Different types of trash.
Based on age.
But the truth is, everybody's selfish.
age.
Let's be honest. Everybody's selfish. Lolo that is here, you here, before you meet a guy and the guy is trying to ask you out, you are going to be very selfish. You're not agreeing for that guy because he's the only guy that is. There are 5 or 10.
reasons,
Yeah.
So you have seen reasons we make you say, oh, did you tell the guy for the reasons? No. Now you think I'm yourself.
course.
You were being selfish. For the guy coming to you also, he was being selfish as well. He don't say, I go fit carry this one, lift them up. I go fit do this one, I go fit do that one. Everybody's selfish. The most important thing is you guys will not come together, have a common goal. If my vision, does it align with this one? Does my vision align with this person? But if not, say whether
strategic.
It's strategic. You have to be strategic with everything.
Nedu, can a woman, as you did so, woman fit, I don't know, can a woman bobo you? Can a
No
woman,
woman can bubble me in this life.
He has
That's
been
what I'm saying.
bubbled out of life. He has
That's his quotient.
No, I have.
His quotient
I
of
used
bobo.
is like, which is why I say God is the greatest architect of all. Like I went through all the boboing of life with women, and I've said, that was one I told you now. There was one girl. She, both of you know, she knows everything. You know everything. You don't get one girl where that time for university. I will never forget. Tolu.
Called you out.
I don't know where you are.
How long,
You
bro?
suck. suffered.
You suffered.
So for anything.
Tolu was they do so
Tell me,
soft.
it's okay, tell me.
That was how.
Tell me.
Well, no, I was. I was too soft.
Even when I met Nedu was still soft.
Still soft.
Too soft.
Yes.
I'm not soft anymore.
Oh,
like
wow.
I'm a beast.
He's
right
been
now.
in the
I've
gym.
never seen
Beast
him
right now.
Gym of life.
Let's do
No,
what
my
we
girls
can
know that I'm
get.
very soft. Even forget all the mouth. They know where I am soft.
We know it's Momo boss.
Yeah, they know I'm Momo
We'll
boss.
press it after this show.
So
Because he has a budget for us on Jasir. Jesus.
the guy came up and said, "Ma'am, and also hotel receipt and everything in the back. He tell, "Ma'am, you're cheating on me. You're cheating on me. I find like this girl."
Blessings.
Blessings. I'm so sorry, my love. I'm so
It's
sorry.
fine,
Forgive
it's fine.
me. Forgive me.
Okay.
Blessings.
Blessing. So, and
Thanks.
then she goes, Ima, this is my name. I'm not cheating on you. I'm cheating on him with you. Lo and behold, I was a side chick.
Nedu, we need to go to our topic. All right, guys. Honestly, having Nedu here is like having a fun day. We wish we could just keep him here and say, don't go. But anyway, let's just treat this hot topic. Wow. Our very first hot topic is a video that made round a frustrated makeup artist who rants about the attitude of the clients in Lekki, their kids, that their behavior stinks. Let's take a look at this clip to get a better understanding of his frustration. Oh my God.
I was the side chick.
Yeah, you were the side chick. We have the video.
We have the video.
See, they have been lying fallow.
No, it's I'm
taking
sure
over.
everybody has died with laughter in the PCR, so we're going to keep it moving.
There's another one. There's another one. Janet. Janet, she now the mumu. She can't go marry one Philippine man. The man can't do and bobo and she can't come back. That one, she was chatting on the man, sending the man everything. Yeah. And now I didn't aware of it. You get the point now. So she now come and now go to the kitchen. So the phone was with me. I can't message call enter. I say, Janet, wow, message have entered Jenka. The really switch to please don't open the phone. Money, Janet, why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? There's something in this phone that you want me to open. I will open it and no door. And I say, okay. It's either I open this phone or you go inside, pack your things and leave. Auntie went inside.
I know.
You are joking. Why she packed the things? She was just going. Hold the phone. And she was just going. Shut them.
I want to take it because I think you'll have something to say about this next story. I need us to move on to this next story.
Honestly.
So, ladies, are we composed? Yes. Let's see this a moment.
Say, get out.
Is that who are you? Everybody with me? 5, 4, 3. Are we okay? Yeah. Let's go. All right, so this next story is about a 25-year-old woman. She's the eldest of 6 children. And then she recently found out that her mom is 2 months pregnant. Huh. Despite the fact that the mom has 6 kids and the youngest is 3 years old.
Jesus.
So the woman who's married with 2 kids also told her husband the husband is not in the mood. He has been reacting negatively. So he believes it is shameful for her mother to continue having children, citing cultural differences as he is from Ondo State and she's from Benue State. Now the woman's husband is particularly upset because he feels it reflects poorly on his family and has since been giving her attitude. Her parents are she's under financial strain with her husband because her parents are farmers struggling to make ends meet and her husband is currently facing business difficulties. She's 25, oldest of 6. Her youngest sibling is 3 years and her mother is 2 months pregnant. Husband is upset. Nedu?
Who put the belly? Now, did she swallow her for water?
But I think she said something about her family planning didn't work.
Hey, it didn't work. If the people that are married that did the family planning, sometimes it errors. Sometimes it fails. So if they stop bashing her now, she said, she not be she impregnate herself. Somebody entered there. There was a charger that entered the socket, and it will not press remote now. Something will.
And it's her husband.
She's the oldest of 6.
But is her
She's
mother not
25.
pregnant for her husband?
Her mother's pregnant for her.
Hey, so
husband.
what? She said family planning failed.
It's family planning the only way. You have 6 children already.
But Tolu, I'm begging to differ because strange things do happen.
Yes.
Because some people actually abhor abortions. The only thing they can do is prevent it. But once it happens, there's nothing they can
But guess
do.
who's bearing the burden of it now?
The girl.
The husband,
others.
her husband. And so the other part of this is he's
Okay,
even
the
saying
lady
that
that's complaining, her husband.
the girl's
Her
husband is
daughter's
the one
husband.
that is helping to provide for her family.
No, they should just keep providing what they have been providing.
That's all.
Finish.
So
Because there's
my
nothing you
own
can do.
problem is when they talk about family planning, I've come to realize that the message is for the women, and it shouldn't be so.
Yes.
The men also have a part to play.
Yes.
So if you want to be so sure that both of you will not be pregnant, you do your own, let her do her own. And the men are...
Vasectomy.
Is the only option men have.
So we
besides
but you know, we spoke to a
TB.
doctor. The numbers in Nigeria of men getting vasectomies are growing. We actually hope to speak to a man who chose vaccine. But I think we're also missing a very interesting thing.
Wait, vasectomy, is it the one that Kamo will not be working again?
No, it will work, but it will not deliver.
It will not deliver.
Okay,
You just
like
cut where
free kicks,
it's
but it will
going.
not enter goal.
Yes.
Okay, you'll be missing like that guy in Liverpool that they signed that was not ever scoring. What's that guy's name? Nunes.
But wait, see,
your sperm
people,
will
there's
be
one thing
Nunes.
I think we're missing here. People don't like geriatric sex.
What's geriatric sex?
Older people sex. The husband is upset because the husband told her that it is culturally shameful for her to continue to have, for her mother to continue to have children when her first child is married, which means you're expecting them to be not.
You know, this is a conversation we need to have.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
A
We're
lot
missing
of
that
people
point as
think
well.
that once you hit a certain age,
It's gone.
it's something you should
it's
not
not
even
gone.
engage in.
Do you know when you even have menopause, that time even good for you to begin to do, because that time you're not expecting to born again. You get the point? All women suppose a woman they wiping they shoot everybody. So what is our problem? I say maybe she'll come to Igele go event. Everybody gonna say yeah okay, you know, stop it. Maybe that's what she does not like.
I think that's what is actually doing the husband.
And we like, and here at this part of Africa, we like doing things in the secret.
Yes.
You know what? Because even pastors they chop. If pastors are not chopping, where are the small Christians coming from?
Exactly. I just like the way Tolu makes everything academic. People do not like geriatrics.
It's geriatric intercourse.
like,
They think that once you're 40, it's dead. Desire is gone.
My papa they wife. Give my papa's 22 years old girl now. Give me amen.
But
You see
David
what
in the
happened?
Bible, that was when that was how they actually knew
That he was going to die. Because they brought a young girl.
And Baba lived to get him money, not touch her. They said Baba is going.
With no money, David, as David is, if any girl pass Okwote Kenese, you know what they call Okwote Kenese?
You're going to tell me.
Okwote Kenese, standing and saluting. Kuneni Budike is stand up, you are mighty. Stand up, you are mighty. So when a young girl passed and Kuneni Budike soundtrack did not play, then that was when they know that David is gone.
David is going.
What are you talking about?
Mama said it's a conversation we need to have.
Honestly, people feel it's a shameful thing.
Yes.
I know maybe because I'm a single mom. I know someone older single mom and her that her children, her son, really
stand the
left the
idea.
house. I'm not talking about somebody young. She was about 52 then, so maybe her first son was about maybe 23.
Yeah.
He left the house because her mother was having intercourse with her boyfriend then. Somebody shall be dating for like 2 years.
You know, you see that thing get as be now. Your mama where they shout, my daddy say house, you can begin to hear your mother they shout, she made me a boom.
I don't know what it means. My mother shouting in
Your mother gonna shout, ha. You know now.
move out. But in fairness to her,
That's when the mother don't come out in the morning and say, go and do this. You know, shouting,
So do we have the problem with women alone? Because
It's women alone. They will marry a young girl to an 80-something-year-old man.
Exactly.
So what I also find when you look at things,
It's not right.
there's a new segment of content creators which are older women.
Yeah.
They're telling you about how their bodies are doing them, how they're dating.
Power to
Kitty
the
come.
women.
It's power to them because
Go and
after you
collect.
have kids and you're something, it doesn't mean you shrivel up and die.
My sister, let me tell you something. Where's my camera? Older women, please, don't allow them stifle you.
Amen.
go and receive your glory. You understand? Because when you are doing this, you'll be looking younger. So look for all those young boys and that have chest. You get the point? So that and now learn new words like law, LMAO. Just learn all those words.
Youngify yourself.
Youngify yourself. So that when girls are talking, you be telling them the different style. Bogani proof style, ceiling fast style, praying mantis, prison break, aeroplane, no double. You be doing. Go and succeed.
What is your take on older women and younger guys?
See, let me, just like Blessing is saying, can we stop being hypocritical? Can we stop genderifying everything? If a 72-year-old man can marry a 24-year-old girl, why can an old woman not marry a young boy? What is there?
As long as they are not underage.
As long as they are adults. But okay. This guy.
Which guy?
Emmanuel Macron. Is he not sleeping with his mother? His wife. Is he not his wife? Okay. His wife is not very old.
Okay. Let's calm down.
No, I'm just saying.
Let's calm down.
But you know, this is a conversation Nigerians are not ready to have.
They're not.
Because the way
We're not ready to have
everybody
this conversation.
demonizes women for the easiest things.
For living life.
Do you know they even demonize you up to dressing?
You understand?
They tell you, oh, this is not age appropriate.
Yeah.
There are things Catherine can wear because Catherine and I's bodies are different.
Yeah.
So what Catherine can rock, she can actually wear something Blessing can rock effectively. I might not be able to because of other things.
Yeah.
But so why should it?
Other things.
Why should anybody now make any woman feel like, oh, because you're a certain age, some things are off limits for you? Do you know, I've actually said something to someone that said, oh, it should be something you should be ashamed of. Why should you be desiring to do that?
I just think this is
You have had, no, they'll not say you have had children. What else do you want?
What is left?
Okay. You see what? Oh, Jesus, you need to make sure on hold your
We
mouth.
have deviated.
No, this is just cereal.
No,
as
this
long
is
as
just cereal.
it's appropriate terminology.
Well, I would love to, when you're done, I want to take another very quick hot topic. So just finish what you're saying.
All I'm saying is, can we stop making women look like they are not important? Women, and let them be live for us. None of us will exist without these people. You understand? And the one would even annoy me, man, wife go die, the man is allowed to remarry. Yes. But if woman, husband die, if the man go woman remarry, then go they look at him as if say,
the memory must keep her comfortable for the rest of her life.
I know a man that married
6 months after she's dead.
after
He's even
the wife
family
died.
that are pushing the man to remarry.
Do you understand what I'm
That he
saying?
should not be alone. Is it women that should be alone?
And you see, that thing don't make me come to one not conclusion. I reminded me of something. Every woman wants their divorced daughters to remarry, but none of these women want their sons to marry divorced women.
It's a word.
That's a word.
Okay, we have a few more minutes.
Let's quickly go to our next story. Now, a woman in our next story seeks advice about a man she has had feelings for at her workplace. Despite his initial interest and persistence, she repeatedly turned down his romantic proposals, playing hard to get. Eventually, the man stops pursuing her, focuses only on work. Recently, she discovered he is set to marry a colleague from their workplace, leaving her heartbroken and questioning why men are no longer persistent.
My sister, Thunder will fire you.
So wait, let me quickly add. He asked her out once. She said no.
Yeah.
He followed up with another date. Asked her. She said no. She asked her out the third time. She said, I need time to think about it. He came back to her and said, have you thought about it? She said, oh, she's still getting over her ex.
See, I'm sorry to say this. My sister, iron will burn your clothes. The day you wear white and you pass near gutter,
You go stay.
you go stay. Because let me say this, personally, if I ask you out once and you tell me no, I'm done. Because I'm sorry. Maybe not my mentality.
Like stress,
I don't like stress. I don't. I believe you're an adult. You should know what you want when you see it. And if I come to you and I tell you, and I know Sabi, she knows me, I just go straight to the point. Boom, this is what I want. I don't like to play around.
And once you say that's it.
I'm out. Yes, that space they there for women to want to feel very important, chase me, and all those things. It can one thing will happen one time, this personal, and then I see this girl in a group, and I like her. I'm like, because the kind of women I like, people think they know the kind of women I like.
So what kind of women do you like?
Very slim, very, very slim. So I was now, and I asked the girl out, Alpha, I would like so that me and you go the Megremont, so that we can be, you get the point now. She was like, no, sorry, no, I don't think I can do this. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the first time after my divorce that time. I'm like, you just, please, I'm not interested, blah, blah. And now, nah, come on now.
Go. Leave him.
The other person where they around the circle, why they not even they look before. I can't now go there. This bunkum. This pant I've
not heard that word.
Because how long did I tell you no? You have started cheating on me.
Wait, let's be honest, ladies. We can all agree that at a point in time, we were told as young girls
that we
to not give it up too easily. That you needed to let them pursue you.
But
that a man that really likes you,
like pursuit and conquest.
So I'm going to say that I think that we are lucky that we're in the part of the world where stalking does not go to the extreme.
No, don't say that again.
Because.
Don't say that again.
Well, okay, no.
It's because we don't talk about it.
We don't. But I've seen cases, right? Recently, I was watching a documentary of a lady who her co-worker was asking her out. She was insistently saying no, and then somehow he found his way to her house, stabbed her 27 times. If you want to say this problem of ladies playing hard to get, it's not. I mean, if you want to play hard to get, that you can. Don't say no when you're unsure.
When you want to say yes.
Tell the person you're not sure. I think we need to say what we mean and
communicate
mean what we say. If you're not sure, say you're not sure. Don't say no, and then eventually say that you.
Can you give me a little time to get used to the idea?
I understand where Tolu comes from. I mean, we all grew up with my mother. I remember my mother telling me, "Oh no, even when you pretend you don't like, even when you have to struggle."
But you know the problem.
You
know the problem. I think one of the major problem is most of our wonderful ladies don't get to the point where they know themselves. Because if you know who you are, you will know what you want.
Yep, absolutely.
You will know what can add value to you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
We're in the 21st century where
we need
ladies
to get to that point.
You got
the point now.
Yes, but let's also note on the flip side of this is, unfortunately, because if you continue to have girls who do this, you now have men who believe that I need to keep pressing, and they are now unable to take no as an answer. So the girl that tells them no, they'll just say, no, all girls do this. They just want me to keep it. Meanwhile, they say no.
Yeah, I've seen people who enter a relationship out of pity. There's some ladies that
was plenty in Nigeria. That was plenty. Especially when family and friends. But he's good.
He sent me to school, paid my school fees. Let me just marry him.
And cry, and you just say yes because, and then you start trying to learn to love him. That's not doing that.
When I didn't have, she was there. Let me just. Because the truth is, your spec is yours.
It's your spec.
No. Tolu, you never know where they go.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on, my love. Your spec now is your spec because you don't have money.
Hey.
When you have money, you see your respect.
Do you know how many couples? Do you know sometimes there are men who will initiate divorce after they've come up because they're able to afford
what they. It's just like someone I know.
So what would
he
you
has
advise?
aspiration, but he cannot attain to it.
No.
afford it.
So is that fair then? Why don't you wait for this spec of yours instead of stringing? And I take it that you're speaking for both men and women.
Yes, both.
So why don't you wait for this spec instead of just stringing somebody along all through the years, maybe like 15 years later when you have settled? You now say it's like.
Yeah, but that's what happened to a lot of our mothers. That's what happened to a lot of women that will tell you that I suffered with you. And now that you have made it, the women just become extinct to them.
I didn't know
they just stay there because this one was just warming.
Sometimes you try to make that person to your spec and you end up breaking them.
You see all this way they say, I suffered with you. We used to say it on radio all the time, which is what I tell a lot of women. You people don't know the power that you have. Women, you see that thing that women get to the point where women are always wanting to be equal with men. You can never be equal. You are bigger, you are higher. A woman is like an updated version of a man. Do you understand what I'm saying? I keep telling every woman, have any relationship with the enter marriage or otherwise, have your transport money, have your value for yourself. Not be able to say, I'm just here because what we say it. Have your money, have your own money.
you have to add something, bring some. You have to add value. You have to believe in yourself. Know yourself. First.
Know yourself.
Don't say table.
No, not table.
I thought she was going to say bring something.
No.
You have to know yourself.
Know your worth.
Be a valuable person.
Because the truth is, if I come today and I tell you, as a woman, you not get, I tell
You
you.
should be going to.
Sorry.
You are playing our
I don't want that because
I didn't hear anything.
We're going to do a part 2. All in favor say aye. Did you mention that? Now what's your problem? And we have to say a very, very big thank you to our very special guest for today's Hot Topic special, Nedu. And we hope you enjoyed yourself on this side, asking the questions. It's always a good time we're on this table. To everyone out there, don't do what we wouldn't do, which means you have a lot of space to do a lot of things this weekend.
I don't know what
I don't know what they keep
We'll see you 10 a.m. Monday. Bye.